Hello everyone, I am Dr. Berkkkaratas. Premature ejaculation is very common in men, as you know, and it causes problems in sexual intercourse. In women, there is also premature ejaculation. Yes, it has been identified, but there are very limited scientific studies. In fact, when it comes to many sexual dysfunction issues related to women, they don't even ask if you're experiencing premature ejaculation and whether it bothers you or not. So, let me explain right away. Now, I have already explained the sexual cycle before. Men and women are different from each other. A desire or urge arises in men, intercourse begins, orgasm occurs, and then there is a release. This release in men is both physiological and emotional. So both the erection is lost and the sexual desire decreases very quickly. So if a man experiences premature ejaculation, let's say he ejaculates just 10 seconds after starting intercourse, the relationship ends because there is a significant drop, both physically and emotionally. In women, however, the situation is a bit different. After arousal, a woman's physical stimulation or physical state doesn't immediately decline after orgasm. So, while men immediately experience erectile dysfunction, in women this involves vaginal lubrication, vaginal width, etc. These don't end immediately, they continue for a while longer. Therefore, this physical continuity can allow a person to continue the relationship, meaning they can keep going even after orgasm. Of course, there can be significant emotional drops, or it can stay the same, or even rise, etc. But if there is a significant emotional drop, then there will naturally be a reservation, a resolution, and the relationship won't continue. Then the physical signs also gradually decrease. So what I'm trying to say is this: if a man experiences premature ejaculation, the erection will be lost and the relationship ends. But if the woman ejaculates prematurely, what? Because the physical sensations, that is the physical things, do not decrease. There is vaginal expansion, etc. Because these things don't happen, the relationship can continue. I had explained this before. Looking at this, it's been 6 years, a very long time. Women wrote about sex. How many times can women have sex? We had also made an irony about being able to have infinite orgasms infinitely. Actually, the reason why women's premature ejaculation isn't questioned lies in this. Because women can continue the relationship. I said there isn't much scientific data on this. There is a survey study that was conducted in Australia. Here, they asked women, or more precisely, they asked both women and men, when they asked 8,280 women how quickly premature ejaculation happens, about 11%, which is roughly over 800 women, said they experience it very quickly. Of course, are the women here uncomfortable with this situation? Why does this happen? Why does this happen? We don't know if this happens in all their relationships or just occasionally in this study. But there is a figure of about 11%. In the most recent study, which I mentioned, there haven't been many publications, actually since 2011. After that, no such study or survey was conducted again. A study conducted in Portugal. This study is valuable because it contains answers to the questions. Couldn't find answers to just a moment ago. Now it says that among these women, they have classified those who experience premature ejaculation. 1 to 14, 42% of them have no issues related to premature ejaculation at all. So she has no issues with duration. 208, which is 40%, say they sometimes experience premature ejaculation. But what does that mean epidemically? Episodically, meaning sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. For example, if she has 100 sexual encounters in a year, she kisses 3 of them. When they asked about the reasons for this, they mentioned things like not having sexual intercourse for a long time, a new partner, etc. There are reasonable and logical reasons like this. We don't call these premature ejaculation here. 71 and 17 people, which is 13% and 3% actually, meet the criteria for premature ejaculation. But 13% say that this is not a problem in their sexual life. So, I experience premature ejaculation, but this is a problem between us. Look, 3% is very significant. 3.3%, which means 17 women, say this causes serious issues in their relationships. 3%. That's not a small number either. Let's think about it this way. There are 8 billion people in the world, half of them are women, and half of those are sexually active. So when you say 3% of 2 billion women, that means 60 million women are experiencing premature ejaculation in their relationships and are bothered by it. In fact, they even express that it could lead to the end of their relationship. Of course, this is a study conducted in Portugal. Can we generalize this? So is it the same in India? Is it the same in Turkey? We can't know that, but I've read thousands of survey studies of men and women in these types of survey studies. In general, data between countries are average. So if one side shows 3%, another side shows 2%, and yet another shows 4%. There are not such obvious differences because by nature, a man is a man and a woman is a woman. Whether they're Indian, French, or Italian doesn't change much. There can be some variations in terms of socioeconomic status. So in the end, premature ejaculation exists in women. The clinical manifestation of this, meaning the complaints about it, is much less because, I just explained it a little while ago, women can continue with the relationship. Since the relationship can continue, it actually doesn't become a big problem. They are probably having issues because this 3.3% group can't continue their relationship because, after vaginal or especially clitoral orgasm, the sexual organs become very sensitive. And since they can't continue or emotionally drop very quickly, we think this is why it happens. In conclusion, that's all I have to say about premature ejaculation in women. If there are any new scientific studies, I'll share them with you again. Thank you.